Welcome to my comic room. And well, I just finished If Destruction Be Our Lot by Image Comics. And I'll be honest, the one thing I really liked about this, there were no ads. As comic books are getting more expensive, quite honestly, I want more for my money. When I was a kid and I was buying a comic book for 60 cents, and I didn't mind the ads for Bubblicious and, the Saturday morning cartoons. But now as an adult, and I'm spending, serious money, I really don't care for the ads. I like the story. You want to put an ad in there for another comic book, I'm okay with that. But unless it's for something that, comic related, I really don't care. And I was happy that the ads didn't come till the end of the book, and it was all comic book related. The book was fun, it was interesting, and it was different. The artwork fit the story. I mean, it did. There are some times where you get the story and the artwork doesn't work, and sometimes the artwork is just phenomenal and the story sucks. However, this went well. It was a smooth transition of finding out, the mystery. And it is a mystery, because the only thing that's still alive are the things that aren't alive, the robots. This story was done by Matthew and Mark Elijah Rosenberg, brothers. And the artwork is by Andy McDonald. There's even a part in there where one of the robots reminded me of Wall-E from Disney. And this story is definitely not Disney related. Even though the book was solicited a couple months ago and I had it in my email, I passed on the pre-order. And I was actually even just going to skip on it altogether until I was reminded that it was coming out the day before it did. The cover, I liked the cover. I mean, it wasn't a great cover. It wasn't a spectacular cover, but the cover just kind of seemed like read me. And at the end of the day, I did. I read it yesterday and I read it again today. I wanted to try to grasp the majority of it because in it, there's more questions than answers. And I understand that you gotta set the pace, but the pace right now is just a speed bump. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in issue 2. Anyway, do I think it's worth the $4.99 to buy? Quite honestly, no. Am I happy that I read it? Well, yes. And I feel like that kind of, is a conflict. Because the $5 I could have spent on something else and just waited down the line and buy this in a dollar bin. Or maybe just read it digitally. Anyway, thanks for watching. Collect what you love, and most importantly, be kind.